Welcome back to LoveNesters and episode 3 of our Lake Michigan Lakeshore Tour.
In our last video, we explored the coastal towns and lighthouses from Grand Haven to Ludington and experienced an exhilarating dune ride.
Today, we continue our adventure at Sleeping Bear Dunes, a place National Geographic ranks as one of the most beautiful beaches in the world.
It's a lot easier going down than it is going up.
Then we head north to one of the last working and thriving fishing districts on the Great Lakes, Fishtown, a revitalized fishing village with charming shanties perfect for eating, shopping, or fishing.
Thanks for joining us as we explore the stunning Lake Michigan coastline.
We spent the night in Ludington and had one more stop to make before heading out of town.
This is Stearns City Park in Ludington. Absolute incredible beach. And there's the lighthouse. And look at this beach. Perfect sand.
So it's a nice paved trail out to the lighthouse. So if you're taking a stroller or a bike, you would be able to navigate this. So an insider tip coming out to this lighthouse, we knew it was a great place to watch the SS Badger come in and out. That's the car ferry that goes across to Manitowoc. But look at other boats are going through this channel and that you get to really get up close to them.
What a perfect morning to be out lighthouse watching.
Look at the blues today. Wow, is that beautiful?
Hey, welcome back. Today we explore the west side of Michigan. We're going to go up Lake Michigan.
So we're starting in Ludington.
Ludington.
The big activity today we hope to show you is Sleeping Bear Dunes, but we're also going to explore some of the smaller, less known towns along the way.
Thanks for being here.
The Manistee Lighthouse is by the Coast Guard station. There is a catwalk that takes you all the way out. We put in apparently the river walk, so we're not able to get as close as we would like.
This is the city of Milwaukee, the SS City of Milwaukee. It was one of the Great Lakes Railroad car ferries built by the Manitowoc Shipping Company in 1930, and it lasted until 1982. Whew.
You can actually stay in here as a bed and breakfast. We would have done that, but it doesn't open until a little later in the season, and it also is open for tours. And then right next to it is a Coast Guard ship. It's about $15 if you want to tour both ships at the time we were here. Of course, we're here too early to get on. Also, nice bathrooms here.
We continued our drive north to Onekma in search of a lighthouse and discovered the historic Portage Point Inn before ending up at a beach.
While we were looking for a lighthouse, we found Pier lights. And wow, I don't think this is the spot we were trying to find. Look at this. This is all to ourselves.
To me, to us. This is incredible. You have miles of pristine beach.
No, here.
Look at this.
It's just crazy.
It's like being...
like having a private beach.
This one you have to weave.
That's true. This was not easy to get to, for sure.
So if you're looking for your own private beach, Onekima.
I'm sure we're saying that wrong. I think it's
I say Onekima. What do you think?
1 comma.
One. Let us know. But this is a hidden gem.
Wow. This is right outside of Frankfort, Michigan. A scenic overlook. There's a primitive restroom facility. All right, there's 200 steps to the top, but the views are supposed to be spectacular.
This is a scenic overlook just north of Arcadia. Highly recommend you stopping in because you get a beautiful view. My gosh.
We were in such a hurry to get to the top, we didn't look.
Blue water. Everybody that comes here is amazed by the blue water, and I can understand because it is pristine. We're here with a rock hound. Is that what you call yourselves?
Yeah, we're rock hounds.
You're searching for...
Petoskey Stones.
And why is the Petoskey Stone so valuable?
Well, it's our state stone.
Oh, it is.
It also is only found in the state on the beaches of the Great Lakes, and it is fossilized coral that existed here billion years ago.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Who is this Petoskey that they named it after?
I do not know, but I don't think it's a person.
Okay.
It was a plant.
Are you sure?
Well, no.
Petoskey sounds
Best
like
guess.
You know what? Thank you so much for sharing this with us.
Yeah, you bet.
A couple tips that we got from the experts is
And people find
wear the rubber boots because the water is cold.
really flipping cold.
Really?
Shout out to Debbie. She told us Dingy's is a great place to eat. As usual, we're here when they're not open. All right, plan B. We're gonna check out the bakery, get a treat to take down to the lighthouse.
There are 2 lighthouses in Frankfort. You can walk out to it. We have found this lovely chair, and we're not going to walk out to this one.
First sample is the pretzel from Crescent Bakery in Frankfort, Michigan.
Just what a beautiful place to just sit and look out at the water.
Fresh pretzels from a bakery, directly from the bakery. Incredible. This is what the locals recommended.
Cherry fritter.
Cherry fritter. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Real cherries. Freshly baked this morning, hours ago. No, so good.
Welcome back. We are at the Sleeping Bears Dune National Lakeshore. We are currently at the Visitor Center, and we are going to be heading up 109 to this Pier Stocking Scenic Drive. Highly recommend it. We'll sample that, and then from there we're going to go to the Dune Climb.
We are at the Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore.
Doing the Pier Stocking Drive. This was originally built by one man, but when the National Park Service acquired this, apparently the road came along. So we'll be driving an 8-mile loop and seeing a bunch of overlooks.
Thanks for being here.
All right, this is overlook number 9.
Number 9.
All right, so you don't want to go to the bottom. I know we would never make it back up. $3,000 if you can't get back up. Look at that. Some people actually did go down there, and now they got to make their way back up. Oh, that looks awful.
This is number 9 and number 10. It is absolutely stunning. Beautiful. And a couple people walked down, and now they're barely making it up. So our advice is stay on the ridge here, because they look like they're in pain.
All right, so turnoff number 10 is a short ways to the right of that beautiful view, but we have to climb our own little dune.
This is turnoff number 10, and it is incredible. Just beautiful.
All right, so 10 is a little further. Jeff thinks he found it, but he didn't. This is 10, this little overlook. So it was 600 feet, it said, walking in the sand. Oh yeah, this is pretty.
Yeah, number 9 is the must.
There are primitive restrooms at turnoff 9 and 10. This is overlook 11. There are primitive facilities here, but this trail, this looks like this would be more accessible. So if you had a stroller or a wheelchair, you would be able to get to this lookout. It's gotta be done.
We're going. I've been dreading the Dune Climb, but it doesn't look too bad. But everybody that does this says the same thing that we do. It doesn't look bad, but then once they get to the top, they're like, yeah, it was a lot worse.
So slow and steady. We've got our water. Jeff's gonna go barefoot. I'm gonna go stocking foot. We'll see how this goes. Okay, I just keep telling myself slow and steady, but this is gonna be a while. Overall, I'm glad with the socks. I can feel the heat. I wouldn't want to be barefoot.
Currently, it feels good on bare feet. We'll let you know how I feel at the top. But this is probably good training. Got to get my 40-yard dash time down to under 6.
Okay, a person could keep climbing forever, but we're to the point where we can't see our car anymore. We could go up further that way. I think we're gonna call it done. All right, sir, how are your feet?
Not bad.
So we had the thought of bringing our saucers with and sliding down, and it was one thing I forgot to pack. All right, the reason you climb up is so you can run down.
There goes Hank. We got one guy running down. Hank, you crazy nut. Oh boy. Is it wrong that I want to see someone take a tumble? Beluga's gonna be down for the count pretty soon, but I'm gonna do it. I can do it. I can do it. The beluga is gonna make it up all the way down. Yay!
Okay, my turn, but I'm gonna do this at a slow jog.
She's a fast runner, I'll tell you. If you ever seen the Dyersville video, you know how fast this lady is. And if you haven't seen the Dyersville video, and if you want to see pure speed, please watch the Dyersville, Iowa video.
Woohoo!
You did it!
Running down is a lot more fun.
We were so hot from our time on the dunes that we went in search of a beach. We had heard that the beaches at Glen Arbor were among the best in the world, and while beautiful, only a small portion was open to the public.
So Cherry Republic is a popular store in Michigan. I think there's 6 or 7, but this is the original location here in Glen Arbor. So we're gonna check this out. That's cute. This business is run by simpletons. Selling more than one fruit would be too complicated. So we are gonna get nothing but cherry in here. We're having some camera issues here. So we're taking a break here at the Cherry Republic. There are 6 stores, but this is the original store here in Glen Arbor.
Glen Arbor, the home of one of the most famous beaches in the United States.
It's only this big.
But
it was fun. I felt
it
a
was
lot.
fun. The food here has been tremendous. Absolutely tremendous.
All right, well, we'll see how long we make it today. We're starting to get tired.
Thanks for being here. The world famous chicken cherry salad. This is just a bowl of fries with chili on it.
This is one of the few things on the menu that didn't have cherries in it. Cheers.
Cheers.
They're good.
They are good.
For dessert, we headed into the store in search of samples.
This is the original Cherry Republic. Oh my goodness. And they have samples.
Dark chocolate covered cherry.
Basically, anything you could want to eat with a cherry, they've got it here for you.
A cherry malt ball. We're giving this a test.
If you're enjoying our adventures, it would sure help others to find our videos if you'd hit that like button.
The historic Fishtown. This reminds me of the fish. Was there a fish town in The Hobbit? So if you know the answer to The Hobbit, let us know. LeLand, you got me on my knees, LeLand. Wow, I would like to know the marketing genius that came up with this. That made it so popular. This is why they call it the Fish Town.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys can see that. There's just a ton.
Oh my, this whole...
It's just loaded.
Come on, you're telling me this doesn't feel like The Hobbit?
So they have all kinds of little signs around here to give you the history of the people that made Fishtown what it is. So just be advised, a lot of these shops do close at 4 o'clock. To see this lighthouse, you do have to have a state park pass or pay for the state park, and there is an additional fee in order to go up into the lighthouse. This is the fog signal building. So over there we have Grand Traverse Bay, and then eventually we have Lake Michigan.
What a fantastic day in Michigan!
We have had a long day. We have traveled all the way from Ludington all the way up to Northport, up at the very tip.
Northport! And it's been fabulous. We got to see incredible beaches, beautiful lighthouses, state parks, and Sleeping Bear Dunes all in one day. It's been incredible.
And the adventure continues in the next video where we'll explore Traverse City.
Thanks for being here.
Join us in our next video, where things take an unexpected turn, and we find ourselves in a town with whimsical mushroom houses and enchanting castles.